Okay. Vito. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that
Hey,
Texas.
what it is. Y'all already know it is the big boss hog. Boss dog can't poke through the door. Hit the top this box before getting my soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last. Good people do. Don't off yourself. Caught him in a fire line. Remember your matter. Peak game. Made it foes on what? Swing. We doing this again, man. We doing this again. I just dropped one on Clutch Factory. I told y'all for the month of November, I'm posting every day on both channels. I got one already uploaded to my channel on Bounce Boxing. Y'all check that out. And then I got one that I just uploaded to Clutch Factory. I'm finna upload one to Mine on Greatness, and it's talking about the Houston Texans. And then I'm finna upload this one. So like I say, no safety on this Glock. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We appreciate everybody. And I just hope all is well with everybody. Now, unpopular opinion. This new segment that I'm starting. It's called Unpopular Opinion. Unpopular opinion. Keyshawn Davis seemed to be better than Shakur Stevenson. I'm going to say it again. Keyshawn Davis looks to be better than Shakur Stevenson. I mean, Shakur Stevenson, yes, is big bro to Keyshawn Davis. But I don't know. Keyshawn Davis looking a little pause. He looking a little sharp. You know what I'm saying? He slipping punches. He fighting on the inside. He his offensive attack is better than Shakur Stevenson's. He just seems all around better. You know, I don't. It seems like Shakur kind of hit that ceiling. Like he can't improve. That's what it seemed like to me. You know what I mean? And I like Shakur Stevenson. I think Shakur Stevenson is a good fighter for what he is. You know, there are guys that are good at what they do. You know, you got all around fighters like Floyd Mayweather, and then you got fighters that are good at what they do. You got fighters like Tank, who is very good at counterpunching and basically being whatever he needs to be to get his hand raised. Right? He know he got power, so he just kind of waited out until the time is right. You know what I mean? But Tank can be whatever he needs to be, right, to win the fight. You got David Haney, who's a masterclass boxer. You got Shakur Stevenson, who's a master of distance. You know, so you got guys who do one thing well. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. I think some guys they take offense to that. Like if Shakur heard that, he'll probably get offended by that. Probably. You know what I mean? Like I saw an interview where they were sitting there saying that, oh, you know, you don't have no power, and he got offended. Like, what? I don't got no power. I got power. And it's like, we're not sitting there saying you don't have power. We're just sitting there saying you don't have enough power to effectively keep your opponent off of you. That's just what it is. You know, you're a cumulative of punches type of guy. You have to put a lot of punches together to basically get your guy hurt. Whereas a guy like Tank, he can be on the receiving end of a combination punch, and then he land his punch, and then that's it. Or he land his punch, and it disrupts the whole flow of the fight. You get what I mean? But you got Lil Bro, Keyshawn Davis. I mean, he has power. I think he has a little bit more power than Shakur, and I also think that like I said before, he's a little bit more defensively responsible than Shakur. I think Shakur is more elusive, right? He knows how to get out of range very well, and I think he does that better than Keyshawn. But I think Keyshawn can stay in the pocket and really uh, slip punches and roll and catch punches and counter his opponent in the pocket. You know, I don't really see Shakur doing that in all his fights. He did that against Oscar Valdez. He stayed in the pocket. He did that against what's that black guy name? He won the WBL title from at 130. I forgot his name. God forgive me. He did that against him, you know, but when he was in with De Los Santos, he wasn't trying to taste that power. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. In spurts in the Harunyan fight, he stood in front of Harunyan, but then a lot of the time he was trying to get out the way. You know what I'm saying? So when you see Keyshawn, you know, he just like I say, he's just he to the eye. When you at the eye test, when you look at him, you like, man, okay. excuse me, he just slipped that punch, rolled, and then caught it on the glove and then counter dude. Whereas you see Shakur gonna get all the way out of range and then have to find his range back again by pawing, using his jab and getting back inside. Pause. That's crazy. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? So I think Keyshawn Davis is just he's getting better and he's gonna be better than Shakur. You know. Now, one thing I don't like about these two dudes is they both said they won't fight each other, but I think it's gonna come a time where they're gonna have to. I think it's gonna come a time where they just gonna have to fight, and it's the roads to that happening is coming pretty soon. Like right now, they on the same road, but eventually, or they on different roads, but eventually they gonna have to end up on the same road, and it's gonna lead to them fighting. That's just what it is. I don't see Shakur not wanting to become undisputed champion at 135. I don't see Keyshawn Davis not wanting to become undisputed at 135. So it's one of those things where they gonna have to get in there scrap. You know what I mean? And I think the fans gonna start demanding it. The bigger Keyshawn gets. You know what I'm saying? Because Keyshawn seems to be more of the entertaining fighter as well. You know what I mean? You don't see people walking out of Keyshawn Davis fights. You see people walking out of Shakur Stevenson's fights. You don't see, people booing at the fights. You see people excited when Keyshawn fight. You get what I mean? And I'm not trying to put them against each other because I don't understand how you got to be a op with somebody to fight them. You could be cool with them and fight them. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's business at the end of the day. It's not like you got to kill him. Like y'all fighting. Y'all making money and y'all both gonna get to go home to y'all families. You know what I'm saying? But I just think, unpopular opinion, Keyshawn Davis is better than Shakur Stevenson. Y'all let me know what y'all think. About to go.